Hey, hello everyone. Today we are going to solve Java exception handling problem on HackerRank. So yeah, let's start it. So basically, Java exception handling is kind of uh, here here in the keyword also they mentioned that we have to handle exceptions. So what are the exceptions? So suppose if you have to divide 1 by 0, if there is two variable and the denominator variable is a 0. So you know that nothing in this one, or as you know, in the math we can't divide by 0. So it could be uh, an exception, right? And suppose if anyone provides two variable and they wanted to just put their just take as a number or anything in SDT in, or suppose you put it there a string, so it could be also a exception, right? Because string and integer could not be we could not do addition, subtraction, or anything, any arithmetic operation on string and uh, uh, number, right? So yeah, this is kind of exception that we have to deal with. And in this problem they also state that we have to take two integers, and we have to do this operation x dot by y, and whatever the result is, you have to print its exception, right? So here you can see, here they provided hello and 10 as a input, and in the output we got this exception, input mismatch exception. Similarly here they provide 10 and 0, and we can't divide 10 by 0, so here they provide the output arithmetic exception by 0. So let's try to code it. uh, First of all we have to take two integers, so scanner new scanner system dot in. Yeah, here we took let's say first, yeah, first of all let's try to keep those variable initialization in a try block. So I will get into exception e and okay, stem out dot print. So here you are wondering what is this try and catch. So these are the keywords that we use to handle any exception. So whatever the code you write in try catch, it got kind of we can handle any exception that occur within that try. So if suppose we define a, or say a is equal to sc dot next int, okay, and when second is sc dot next int. So here you can see we can't control the inputs from any user. So suppose if he types 10 and then hello, so what will happen? It will throw an error in runtime, right? In the second line, that is the int b is equal to sc dot int sc dot next int. So at that line, it will go, it will throw an error that uh, it is not a valid input. So at that time this try catch just throw this error to this catch block, and here they also get an argument as exception. So this e will uh, tell us that what exactly the exception or the error is. So yeah, let's try to code it. So what we have to do here, let's yeah, just system dot int system dot out dot println, and here a divided by b. We just do the operation. If suppose a and b is valid input, suppose to say a 10 and 0, then 10 by 0 would not be the proper or right operation, right? It would throw exception, that is divide by 0. We can't divide by 0. So At this point of moment, at one time it will throw exception. So exception, you can say it is error, but in a runtime, right? And those error which comes in compile time with we can, for example, wrong variable assignation or declaration, something like that. So yeah, so let's try to run this code. Yeah, I guess our fourth. Okay, okay, they only printed this, and we also print these. Let me see. Okay, we also printing this dollar for input string stuff. So let me check what we can do here. So you can see that here in the arithmetic one, this arithmetic exception one, they mention it is divided by zero, but in the input mismatch exception they didn't mention uh, any uh, any message or something like that. So here we can write two catch blocks. So first for arithmetic and the second for in input mismatch exception, right? So let's try catch, and here we will mention input mismatch. Let's me add this here. uh, Input mismatch exception, and he, and here we will going to call the uh, call the function class dot get name. So it will going to only give us the exception name, and the second one is arithmetic exception. So let's arithmetic exception e, and here system dot out dot println e. Let's try to run this code and see our output is we are getting the correct output or not. Okay, cannot find the symbol. Okay, I guess I mismatch. Let me. Okay, yeah, now it's correct. Let's try to run. Okay, all the test cases were run successfully. Let's try to submit it. Yeah, all the test cases ran successfully. So this is how we solved exception handling problem on try catch using on HackerRank. So that's all for this video. I will meet you in next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.